Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. Today I am doing the first server review in a very long time. Wolf has been doing a lot of server reviews for the channel recently, but I decided since today is the day I'm recording all of the videos for January, I would hop in and do a server review myself. Today we are checking out MCCentral. This is a little bit of a larger server than I would normally play on for a server review, but I kind of wanted to switch it up, see how networks kind of are doing things, the bigger servers, how they can be improved a little bit, and just compare it a little bit to the smaller servers that you've seen in previous videos. So yeah, we are here, and obviously they have a lot of games, it seems. They got Arena PvP, Survival, Prison, Kit PvP, Minigames, Revamped, Creative, Skyblock, Factions, and Ultra Hardcore. It seems like on the scoreboard, it says there are 1,220 players online. I don't know, I would guess they are all in minigames, maybe? Because, click the minecart. So I'm guessing they're all in minigames, because I don't exactly know where all of the players are. So they have amplifiers and things, so kind of like how, okay, so this is voting. Okay, so you have a really big open lobby, and it seems like you have a lot of chat messages and stuff too, which is completely cool. One thing I don't like about servers that are really open lobby based is, yeah, I can tell where everything is, and I can probably just use this to quickly go here, but you're not displaying player counts. I don't know how many players are in each one of these. Like if I click survival games, okay, now I see the players. Okay, so you can actually see how many players are in game. So I like how you've done that, because that's actually pretty nice. And if I just click this, I guess I'm get thrown into a waiting lobby. One thing I would do is I would move map voting to be a GUI or something, because it just makes it a little bit easier to view. Because when I join a game, I don't want a bunch of stuff to pop up in my chat. I don't know what's happening, all of that stuff. As a new player, I also don't know what this level system is. You got like a 0-1. I'm not that sure what that means. Maybe you could add like a tutorial. Maybe there is a tutorial at the main hub. Let's see. Is there like a tutorial NPC somewhere? Something like that. I don't see one. I see donator ranks. So you have all the different ranks. Okay. You got your server selector. So this is, you're not displaying, again, you're not displaying your type of players in this server selector. So I don't know where that 1,220 players is. It would be great if you would show that, because I would like to join places that have a lot of players on it, like a lot of players on a different game. You're displaying them here, but you're not actually displaying them in the server selector. So I think it would be nice if you did display it there as well. So let's see, Skyblock server. We are here. Okay, it does look like you have a queue system in hub 2. Perfectly cool. Again, oh, this is where most of your players are. Okay, so my guess is when it gets really busy, when you reset, you're going to use that queue. One thing I do see a lot is you kind of send this like voting rewards message quite often. I get voting's a big thing. People need a vote for you to get higher on the server list and stuff. But what I would do is try to maybe make that a GUI or just something a little bit easier than spreading it in chat all of the time. You have the nice like rank messages with their heads. Maybe put, instead of heads, do their NPC type things. I'm just kind of spitballing there, but I think an NPC type thing there would be pretty cool. You have auction house, the shop, so this is just your normal shop. I kind of like what you do. Maybe add, rather than gray and white, because it doesn't look the best in terms of stuff, for like the overview, maybe make these all different colors that can be tied in directly. So here's head shop, so I guess you can purchase all the heads here. Maybe make this a custom NPC rather than a villager. I get your villagers, but they do make really annoying sounds compared to NPCs that just stand there, and personally I just don't like those. Another thing I see in chat, the dark gray right in front of your username before the chat happens is really hard to see. I would make that more of a lighter gray so you can tell when the username ends a little more clearly, and you also don't have a space between the rank name and the player name while you do in tab. So maybe that's like a suffix or something. I don't know. You don't seem to have any tutorials or anything, so I have no clue what's happening the first time I join. I can obviously go around and see like my skills. I kind of know what that means. And I can go to the quest master and be like, oh, that's going to be quests. But every GUI I've seen so far in all of these are different formats. So this one doesn't have any lines. This one over here has the lines in here. This one doesn't, and this one has like the exclamation points. personally, when I'm on a server, I don't want to have any ability to get confused on anything. I want everything to be very easy to understand. First time player logs in, every menu can be like a unique type of formatting, but they all have the same type of overlay way of doing things. So when I click in here, I know exactly where to go, but here you do have the same formatting. I do like that, but in one of these you didn't. So like treasure chests, you don't have that same formatting. The shop, you don't have that same formatting. Auction house, obviously the auction house is going to be different, but you can see where I'm going with this. Heads, same thing. Try to make the formatting in every menu kind of more the same. And I don't know if anybody from the server is going to be watching this video. Personally, I just picked one off the server list to come say hi and check it out. But if you are watching this from there, I would suggest doing something like that. It seems like you do have ranks, kits, and everything. I don't know exactly. I haven't read the Minecraft rules in a while. I know there's ways to get kind of allowed to do those kits and stuff now. But I know there is a whole thing about that. I'm not going to complain and go into the stores or anything. I do like how you have the donator perks thing there. Pretty cool. I like how you had it blended in. It seems pretty easy and pretty cool here. And it seems like Skyblock is going to be your main type of game here. I think that is where I see this going. Survival, why don't we check out survival? So it looks like 1.17 or higher. So you have 1.17 in the features. What I would do is I would make that a lot more clear. Put 1.17 or the supported versions in the title of the server selector. So like right here where it says kit PvP, put the version that's running right in the title so it's easy for players to know. Because if I'm trying to join the server, I'm not going to want to log out and get back in with any of that. And you have the default world guard messages here. When you click people, you can disable those. I think it's like disabled notify or something is what it's called, but I would just disable those because they do get really annoying, and you could easily disable them with a quick flag, or just use a plugin like our build mode plugin, which disables, like, we're in adventure mode here anyway. I can tell we're in adventure. We're not going to be able to break anything anyway. But overall, I would just use something that disables that message, or just completely disable overall anything in hub, and then just have the world regen every time. So in case something happens, you can still regen the world right after, anytime the server restarts. But that's just my personal preference. When I make servers and when I make hub plugins and stuff like Fate Hub, I don't personally have the idea of anything being changed in that lobby while the server is live. That's not how it's supposed to be done. Servers like Hypixel and Mineplex do this too. Every time the server restarts, the lobby is completely regened from a default world file. It is not a live changing world. And I just find that a lot easier to deal with, and servers like Hypixel and Mineplex, from my understanding, would probably run that off of a central server, so they can just switch that world file on the central server for FTP, and every single time server restarts, it's going to pull that new updated world file. So if you want all your lobbies to be Christmas all of a sudden, what they can do is they can just pull that world file, change it out from the server, and it will be turned into a Christmas lobby. And by the way, great job on your Christmas lobby. I really like it. By the time you're seeing this, it's mid-January, so it's probably not going to be Christmas anymore. Let's go ahead and check out your kit PvP, see if there is anyone over here. There's a few people over here. I am not a PvPer. What I would do with the treasure chest as well is, because you seem to have this and the donor perks in every single one of your worlds, what I would do is kind of put it off to the side, maybe make like a store side, rather than having it front and center. I know money's a big thing, but kind of having it on the side would be good. And you have leveling information. This is something that you should have for the overall server level as well in spawn. Get players a little bit more into knowing about what the server's about, how the leveling system works. Do some sort of tutorial somewhere here. Obviously someone shot a bunch of arrows into this dude, so I'm guessing we can use arrows here. Yes, we can. So that's another thing that you should probably fix as well, because obviously you should be able to throw those things around spawn. So it seems like you can't throw potions here. So you're using World Guard overall, which is completely fine. World Guard is terrific. It's a great plugin. But I would go ahead and use something a little bit different. So you do disable /PL. You do disable all of your listings. So obviously I can't tell what plugins you're running. A lot of servers like it this way for security reasons. Personally, I normally keep my plugin list public unless there's something on there like a security plugin. Then I just hide that manually. But overall, I don't see a point to hiding plugins. Everybody can kind of tell what you're running anyway. So it's not really worth hiding, especially when you have WorldGuard enabled messages, because they don't they're not changeable easily. So that is pretty much it. I'm just going to end here. Your game modes seem pretty cool. You got a good player base. Keep working on it. The few things I mentioned is all I can really say about the server. Hopefully you can continue working on it, make it cool. You have if I don't know where your 1,000 players are, maybe you have a Bedrock server too. I've never played on the server. I know it's a popular server, so you know, check it out if you want. The IP's obviously down in the description. I'm not paid to make these reviews or anything, so go check them out if you want. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye everyone.